Hi kindergartners, I hope you guys are doing well at home and doing lots of reading and writing. And I was missing you and I was thinking about snack and story time. And I thought, well, I could just read you a story in my house and then you could be watching it at home at your house. And so I wanted to read to you for the next couple days some fairy tales. And fairy tales are a really interesting type of fiction story. Usually in fairy tales, they start with once upon a time, and usually fairy tales have happy endings in them. Often there's magic in fairy tales or they are made up characters. So I'm thinking about this story that I'm going to read to you today. This is called The Three Billy Goats Gruff. And I'm thinking about what I know about fairy tales. And I'm wondering, as the reader, are these characters going to meet anyone who is fictional, or they're going to be more made up stories? And are these characters going to be happy at the end of the story? I'm excited to read and find out. When we're reading today, let's pay really close attention to the characters and how they're feeling during this fairy tale story, okay? Really quickly though, before we read, there's one vocabulary word that I want to make sure you understand that you're going to need to know that's in here. The word is roared. Can you say the word roared? Say it with me. Roared. When someone roars, that means they're saying something or making a very loud noise. If someone is roaring when they're talking, it's like they're shouting. Your dad might roar at you to not run across the street if you're at the grocery store. Or if you have a little baby brother or cousin, your baby might roar at you if you try to take away their toy. So understanding that word is important because it will help you understand some of the characters in this fairy tale. Okay, so let's read and find out what happens with the characters, what events take place, and how the characters are feeling throughout this story. Okay, we're really going to focus on the characters' feelings and the events that are happening. This is called The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, there were 3 billy goats who were to go up to the hillside to make themselves fat. As the reader right now, I'm looking at these 3 billy goats and the hill that they're going to go up to eat and get fat. I do notice this important bridge here. Let's keep reading. The name of all 3 was Gruff. So Gruff, Gruff, Gruff. On the way up was a bridge, and under the bridge lived a great ugly troll with eyes as big as saucers and a nose as long as a poker. Oh my goodness, as the reader, I'm going to think carefully about that character. He does look made up, like often we'll find in fairy tales. I see his huge eyes and his huge nose, and I notice his face. I'm thinking about his face and feeling that he's not so happy right now. He looks angry. And as the reader, I'm really interested in why. Let's read and find out. So, first of all, came the youngest billy goat Gruff to cross the bridge. Trip, trap, went the bridge. Who's that tripping over my bridge? Roared the troll. Ooh, I'm paying attention this story to the characters and the events, and I'm thinking about the event right here. This billy goat is crossing the bridge to get to that green grass that he can eat, and I'm noticing he seems pretty cheerful. He seems excited about going there. And then I'm thinking about the events right now with this character, the troll. He seems frustrated, and the word said that he said, "Who's that tripping over my bridge?" So as the reader, I know he does not like that noise that he's hearing. Let's see what happens. "Oh, it is only I," said the tiniest billy goat Gruff. "I'm going up to the hillside to make myself fat," said the billy goat. "Now I'm coming to gobble you up," said the troll. Ooh, I'm going to look so carefully now at this troll coming out from the bridge. He looks so upset. And the author said he's going to gobble up that billy goat. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking about how this character is going to feel about that. Probably a little frightened right now. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see what happens. Oh no, please don't take me. I'm too little, that I am, said the billy goat. Wait for the second billy goat, Gruff. He's much bigger than me. Ah, this is so interesting. And as the reader, I'm thinking about that. He's saying, I'm too little. You should wait for the next billy goat. And I'm noticing that the troll is waiting. He's not coming up to eat that billy goat. Now I know why. Well, be off with you, said the troll. A little while after came the second billy goat, Gruff, to cross that bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap, went the bridge. Who's that tripping over my bridge? Roared the troll. I'm thinking about the characters and how they're feeling. This character's face looks a little scared. He still looks so angry, and I'm thinking about why he was angry the first time that he met a billy goat. And I'm wondering what he's going to do now. Oh, it's the second billy goat, Gruff. I'm going up to the hillside to make myself fat, said the billy goat, and his voice was not so small. Now I'm coming to gobble you up, said the troll. Oh, that reminds me of the event we just noticed with the smaller billy goat. I bet right now you, as the listeners, are thinking about what this troll will do and what this billy goat will say. Let's see. Oh no, don't take me. Wait for the third billy goat, Gruff. He's much bigger. Well, be off with you, said the troll. I'm going to stop for a minute, and as the readers, I want you to stop and think, just like I am, about what happened here with the troll. What did he do? He did not go up and eat that billy goat. Why? If you're in the room with somebody, your grandma or your babysitter or your mom, tell them why the troll didn't eat the second billy goat. If no one's with you right now, tell yourself. What did the author tell you? Why did he not eat this billy goat? Okay, let's keep reading. But just then came the big billy goat, Gruff. Trip, trap, went the bridge. Who's that tramping over my bridge? Roared the troll, thinking about that word he's shouting, and I can tell from the illustrations how upset he is. As the reader, I'm thinking about the other characters and the events that happened. I bet you are as well. Tell your brain what you predict is going to happen with this third billy goat, Gruff. Do you think the troll is going to come and eat him or not? Tell yourself. Tell somebody next to you, if there's anyone in the room, what you're predicting. Okay, now let's read and find out. It's I, the big billy goat, Gruff, said the billy goat. And he had a very loud voice of his own. Now I'm coming to gobble you up, roared the troll. Now I'm thinking about the characters and how they're feeling. This character does not look very worried, does he? As the reader, I'm interested in that. This character looks so angry. He does not like all that noise. I'm going to pay close attention now to the events. Well, come along. I've got 2 spears. Look at those spears, and they're so pointy at the end. And I'll poke your eyeballs out your ears. I've got 2 great feet, great flat stones, and I'll crush you to bits and bones. Oh my goodness, this character is so different than the other smaller billy goats, isn't he? Are you thinking about that? I'm remembering that these characters, let's remind ourselves, they were frightened. And they told the troll to wait. This Billy Goat is so different. Wow, tell yourself what makes him different. We're thinking about the characters and the events. Wow, I'm thinking about how brave he is and how he says, come on up. Now I notice the troll's hands coming up and I'm thinking about what is going to happen. I'm curious and interested in the next event. That was what the Billy Goat said. Now look at this troll. Right now the illustrations will tell you the events. Tell someone next to you what this ugly troll is doing. And notice this character. He still does not look frightened. I'm noticing he's standing so tall and almost he's scowling. Reminds me of this character's face. I bet you're noticing that he looks so much braver and stronger than the two smaller Billy Goats. And that was what the Billy Goat did. Oh my goodness. Kindergartners, as readers right now, you're probably thinking, oh my goodness, look, this Billy Goat pushed that ugly troll right off of the bridge. Tell yourself or tell someone next to you how this character is probably feeling right now. Tell someone next to you or tell yourself how this character is feeling. I'm thinking about how he's feeling, probably so surprised and shocked. Thinking about how this character is feeling and how he got rid of that ugly troll. I'm thinking about how he's probably feeling brave and strong. And after that, he went up to the hillside. There, the Billy Goats got so fat that they could hardly walk home again. And if the fat hasn't fallen off them, why? They're still fat. And so, snip, snap, snout. This tale's told out. Here you can see these characters, and as the reader, I'm noticing how happy they look. They don't look afraid anymore. They have food in their mouth, so it looks like they got what they wanted. Before we go, tell yourself, what did you think was the most interesting or exciting event during this fairy tale that you heard? Maybe you're thinking about a character and the feelings that character had. Or maybe you're thinking about a certain part that was so exciting or funny to you. If there's somebody in the room with you, tell them what event you're thinking about or what character you're thinking about. It's fun to read fairy tales, and I have a whole bunch of different fairy tales that we'll get to read over the next couple days. Bye.